Okay, now one of the last things that we need to do to get our RZR ready to start having fun with the ground force system is install our suspension supports, our shock limiters. When you have a load, you have the ground force system attached to the front of the machine, and say you've got a load of 200 pounds in your bucket, the suspension is going to want to squat. The springs are going to compress. So we need to prevent that from happening, of course. So we've got three different suspension support, suspension limiter options. The primary is our suspension puck. This is our standard suspension puck. It's 3/4 inch tall, 3/4 of an inch tall, and you can see it's got a slit, it's got a hole. So the idea is this goes around the rod of the front shock in between the coils, okay? With the coils for this RZR, they're Fox coils. They're a little bit tighter than a standard shock spring. So the standard suspension puck will not fit through the opening in the shock, or this coil, as you can see. So first option is the 3/4 inch. Second option is 3/8 inch suspension puck. This is what we would use for this coil configuration. You can see it fits through here plenty easily. I'm guessing this is about a 1/2 inch gap in the coil. So how you do this, you can see we've already got one installed in the bottom here. I've got the slit towards me, so what we want to do is we want to feed this through the coil around the rod, but we want to alternate the slits as we stack them. So the first puck that I put in, the slit is towards me. The second one I will put in, I just feed it through, split it apart to get it over the rod, like that. And now I'm going to keep the slit on the far side. The next one I'm going to put through as well. And then I'm going to spin that, so again the slit is pointing towards me, and then I just continue that all the way up. Alright, so this is the left side of the machine where we already have all of our pucks in place in the RZR shock. You can see I've got a little bit of a gap on the, well, you might not be able to see that, but I still have maybe a little bit of a gap, but it's not big enough to be able to fit another one of these 3/8 tall suspension pucks in it. But this is how it should look. You can, I don't know if you can see, you can kind of see that I did alternate the pucks as I put them in place. I had the slits alternating 180 degrees as I went from bottom to top. So this is how it should look when all of the suspension pucks are in place.